Hey guys, welcome back to the next video, and in this video we will start creating some graphs. So we will use this DCC, the dashboard component, and we will create a graph over here within the layout. Alright, so what we need to do is put a comma after we have given some title to our application, and press one tab and maybe another one just so that there is some separation, and we will say DCC dot graph, and then open the parenthesis over here, say ID, and say sample graph, right? Put a comma, and here we need to provide a dictionary for our x-axis and y-axis. So what we will going to create is a simple bar chart based on what parameter we are providing, and that's like having two different axes. One axis of x-axis on which you have a bar chart. Alright, so let's see that. So within the curly brackets you have x-axis. This is how in a single quotation you need to provide the value for x-axis, and it should be in a list. So let's say it is 5, 6 and 7, just some sample random value I am taking for x-axis, and then y, and here we need to provide y-axis in the form of a dictionary. So let's take any 12, 15 and 18 as random values, and after that we need to specify what kind of chart we want. So type is bar, and just so that we have legend for two different y's, we will provide the name parameter, if you remember from our previous videos. But here only thing is that the way we are writing is bit different than what it is. So that's one. So what I'll do is just copy this, so it will create one bar chart. So let me just stop it here probably and show this thing to you in action. Hey guys, welcome back to the next video, and in this video I will show you the first graph that we will going to create within the dash. So first of all we will going to import the library, since I have already imported it earlier in the previous videos. I will not going to import it again. And second thing is in creating an instance of the application, and then creating the application over here within the layout. And here, after giving the title and some subtitle, let's put a comma and start creating more objects. So we will use now the DCC, and this is DCC dot graph, and put a bracket, provide the ID, so that when you are, let's say, calling this function or need to use it as part of some sort of an event, or need to call it, then you can call it with the help of ID. So sample chart maybe, and or demo chart, whatever ID you want, or business friendly name that you want. So once it is there, then say figure, you need to provide, I think I've given the comma, figure, that will be a dictionary, so figure. And here we will say first thing is need data. If you remember from our previous video, the only thing is the way we are specifying over here is bit different. So it will be a list, so within brackets, right? And then within the dictionary we need to specify the x. Let's take some random value within the list, maybe 4, 6, 8, and then y value, let's take it maybe 12, 16, 18, and then type, what kind of chart we want is bar, and then just to give a legend, name is maybe first chart. Alright, so we can create this will create simple one bar chart. If you want to create kind of a group bar chart, then we can just copy and paste it, but for now let's stop it here with the data and put a comma over here, and now let's create the layout. So layout colon, and then within, again in the brackets, the curly brackets, we will say the title, because that's what we used to specify, and there are a lot more different parameter as well. So simple bar chart. So all in all, this is a very basic input that we can give to create any simple chart. I know initially you will find it that it is a bit difficult, because we have to use a different type of syntax as compared to the normal Plotly charts. Like you, I had also found out that that syntax was a bit tough, but easier than this. But again, it will take some time to get used to it, so be with me. Alright, so if I go and execute it, everything is fine. Let's run this and let's see it. So it has done nothing but the simple bar chart, as you can see, 4, 5 and 6, right? And if I just go here, let me try to press Ctrl C, nothing happens. Let me just go to kernel and say interrupt. Alright, so what I can do is I can simply put comma over here and copy and say paste. So x-axis will be same, but maybe 20, 24 and maybe 26, right? After that we are saying second chart. That's it. For another dimension we have just need to specify this. Again, simple thing, nothing complex. Execute this and see it over here. Now we have the second chart. Alright, so very simply I have just added 2 different bars over here. I'm going very slow, as you can see. I just want to make sure that you are digesting all of this x-axis, y-axis and that syntax. Initially it will take some time, but slowly when we will look at multiple examples, it will be easy for you. But now with this, at least the good part is, once we have written the first bar syntax properly, you can see that in just a couple of seconds you can write another one. So that's how we will see in upcoming videos about how we can really go into a more efficient way of producing the chart with Dash and Plotly. Alright, so that's pretty much it I wanted to talk in this video, and I'll meet in the new video, the new topic.